Hello and welcome. Today we are going to see how to transform one single picture of your character into 5 different pictures with the same character but with different camera angles in just one click. So without further ado, let's get into the workflow. So let's get into the workflow. We drag and drop our workflow inside ComfyUI, and of course we are missing some custom nodes. So first thing first, we need to install the custom nodes. So you get this message, we can close this, go into the manager, install missing custom nodes right here, click it, and we have these 2 custom nodes to install. So first thing first, this one, we select the version, and the custom nodes are installing. Okay, now we go with the second one, we select the version, and we install it. Perfect. Now that we have installed successfully the custom nodes, we have to restart our ComfyUI and then refresh our browser. So I will click restart, and I will see you once the process has finished. Okay, now we can refresh our browser, and here we have our workflow with all the custom nodes, but of course we also need the LoRa's and the diffusion models. So now we can proceed to download the 2 LoRa's and the diffusion models that we need. So I will leave the link to everything in the description so that you can download it. So let's start with the diffusion model. So Qwen image edit 2511. Here is the main page, and I will leave the link in the description. We copy the download link, we go into our Jupyter Lab. If you are running ComfyUI on your own machine, go into your ComfyUI folder. So ComfyUI, models, diffusion models, and here, if you are on your own machine, you paste the file. If you are on Jupyter Lab like me, you open up a new terminal, you type wget, you paste the link, and you press enter. And of course, this is like 20 gigabytes, so it will take a little bit of time. Perfect, download finished. Now let's move on and let's download the clip. So this file here. And of course, I will leave the link in the description. You copy the link, same thing, but this time I will let you see again from the beginning. So this time you go always ComfyUI, always models, and this time we go into the clip folder. So we open up the clip folder, we open up a new terminal, wget, we paste, and we press enter. So this is 9 gigabytes, so it will take a little bit of time as well. Great. Now we have to download the VIE. So we go into the page, we copy the download link. Again, same thing. This time we go ComfyUI, models, and VIE. Open up a new terminal, wget, and we paste. This is super fast, so we can directly move on to these 2 LoRa's. Now this is the Lightning A-step LoRa. This is to make generation quickly. You don't need it if you don't want it. I will let you see the difference, but this is required. This is the Qwen multi-angle LoRa. So let's start with the 8-step one. So we go into the page, we copy the link, and this time go always ComfyUI, models, and this time LoRa's. We open up a new terminal, wget, we paste, and we press enter. And now we are downloading it. It is very fast. And so now it's finished, and we proceed to download the last file that we need, the multiple angle Qwen LoRa. So we go into the page, we copy the download link, we are already inside the LoRa's folder, so we can just go with wget, we paste, and we press enter. And this is very fast, as you can see. So of course, I will leave you everything in the description. Now we have everything that we need to make this workflow run properly. Now, one last thing, since we have just downloaded all the files that we needed, we have to refresh the page, and now we can see the workflow. Now we should have everything. So I upload a picture to see, and okay, let's do this thing first. We click run, and we should get an error. Perfect, we have just one error, this error here. This is great because this is the thing that I want to show you. Now, this error is very basic. that just means that we don't have this file, so the image, in the workflow. Of course, I will leave you the workflow in the description, but when you run it the first time, if you don't change anything and if you don't upload your own image, you will get this error, because of course you don't have the image that I upload. So this is important to know. First thing first, always change the image and use your own image, otherwise you get this error and maybe you can panic, but don't panic, it's just a stupid error. It means you don't have the image that I've uploaded inside the workflow. So we can close this and we can proceed to upload an image. So I have uploaded my image, as you can see, and now we can start to play around with it. Now, we have different angles, as we can see, and to change the angles, we can just press and drag this little sphere. So we can adjust the zoom, as we can see. We can adjust the angle horizontal and the angle vertical. And we can do it directly from here, we can do it directly from here, we can do it from here. I mean, you can do it in any way you want. And of course, we have different settings and different camera angles, so you can play around with it and create basically all the things that you want. So now let's try the first time and let's see our results. A super cool thing here, as you can see, in the meantime that the whole workflow is working, we can already see that this is our image and the workflow is working to create different picture of our character in this way. Perfect. Now the workflow is finished. So here are the results. And as you can see, with one click, we go from one image of a character to 5 different images of 5 different angles of the same exact character. So we open up one by one and we can see all the details. I choose this character on purpose because it is a specific character with a lot of different details, tattoos, neons, the hair, I mean, a lot of things are going on here. So this is the first image, this is the second, so from the side, this is from the up, from the angle, and this is again different from the up but with different angles. So as you can see, 5 images, same character, same specific tattoos, pose, dress, hairstyle. I mean, this is impressive. From just one reference image, we can create multiple shots of the same exact character. Now let's try to switch around a little bit. So now let's play around with it a bit. So maybe we zoom in a little bit more and we go with less vertical angle and more horizontal angle. Here maybe we zoom in a little bit less and we go super high on vertical and super high on horizontal, as we can see from behind basically. In here, let's say we zoom out completely to have a shot from the distance with a medium vertical angle and right in front of her, so very far away. With this, we can go, let's say, super zoom in, so a close shot from, let's say, down up. And I want slightly angular, not that much, but let's say from this angle, okay? So, like that, oblique. And now here we can go from behind. We already have one from behind, so let's say from the side, medium zoom, and from the up down. And we press run. And here it is, the generation are finished. So let's see one by one. I can already tell that this is incredible. So the first one is this one from the side. This one up from the back. So basically this one is, let's go back here. This one is this one. Okay, now this one is from the front and very far away, so basically is this one. We have another from the side and from a low angle, and we go back is this one. And we miss the side from up, and perfect, it is this one. So as you can see, same character, so it is this one. Okay, I will say. So as you can see, this is the exact same character in 5 different positions based on the angles, the camera angles that we wanted to use. And by the way, huge shout out to Kristen Ward to tell us about this workflow and to share this workflow with us in the community. As we can see here, this is the post that they've shared with us. And so this is the workflow that I used in this video. So thank you again, Kristen, for sharing this with us. This is a very, very great workflow because as you can see, the character is exactly the same. Even the tattoos are the same. And again, I choose this character specifically because she has a lot of details. So if you go with a regular character with nothing special, I mean, so no tattoos and no neon signs and so on, it should be great. It is great even with this complicated character. And also, it is a very good workflow to train a LoRa, because of course, when we need to create a dataset for LoRa creation, we need 20-30 images of the same character with different position, different camera angles, different size, a close-up, a full body, a mid-range shot. And so with this workflow, we can easily create with one click 5 different pics, with another click, other 5 different pics, and so we can mix and match and create a lot of reference image for training a LoRa. One small thing though, if you want to train a LoRa about a specific character, but you want the LoRa to be flexible in terms of expression, in terms of clothing, and so I was saying, if you decide to create a LoRa with this workflow and to create reference image with this workflow, make sure to have at least, I would say, 3 different set of clothing for your character, because this way you can create a lot of different images with a lot of different styles, and also make sure to have different expression and movement so that you can create a well-rounded LoRa and a more flexible LoRa. Because otherwise, if let's say that I will create my set of images with only my reference image that is this one, let's say, of course, I will train a LoRa with this character, but also with all the clothing. So in my generation, I will have the same girl with the same necklace, for example, every single time. And of course, I don't want that. I want a flexible LoRa, as we will see in the video about LoRas that I'm about to do. But again, this is a super cool and great workflow that you can use to create different angles of the same character for your creation. So now, one last thing. As you can see here, we have a save image node, and I will change it later on into preview image because I prefer, but if you go with save images, you can find your images into your folder. So we go back from the beginning one more time, ComfyUI folder, and here into output, and here, as you can see, if I open up this image, is this one. If I open up the second image, is this one. If I open up the third image, and so on. These are the images that we've generated with this workflow. And of course, if you are on your own PC, they are saved into your own PC. If you are on Jupyter Lab, you right-click and you download. So here you have it. Here you have this amazing workflow, and you can now use it to generate a lot of cool images of your character. So, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts about this workflow in the comment below. And of course, you can find every resources in my free community on School. So I will leave the link in the description of the video. In the first comment, you can scan the QR code on this video right here, right now, and find everything that you need, including the whole workflow and the whole link to download the stuff that you need for the workflow inside the free community. In the meantime, as always, I will wish you a great day. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.